Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, coming at you with round 2 of the 3 vs 3 Grand Arena that's going on right now. Let me show you the board, show you what my opponent put down. In his south front zone, he's got a Thrawn team, a Bastila Jedi team, and then some First Order. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you what he put down up top. You can see he's got his Traya put down there. He's got some Ewoks out front, and then he's got a bounty hunter team led by Bosk. First off, we'll take out his Traya. This is the easiest counter for it, is CLS. I like to go after Scion first, because if you don't, you're going to eventually get stuck behind his pain, and then once he gets held by hatred off, forget it. You're not going to go anywhere. So go after him, dogpile him as fast as you can. Now, after that, you want to go after Traya, and just go after her as hard as you can. You don't really have to worry about Nihilus, because there's only 3v3, so he doesn't get as much of his cooldowns reduced. It's going to be a minute before his Annihilate comes. So focus on Traya before she gets, all kinds of protection and health and turns and can isolate and one-shot everything. Once you get her down, now that if any of your characters are isolated, they'll go away. Focus on Nihilus. You can usually stun him. And we're going to do that right here. And then while he's stunned, you just work on him. And he'll never get to annihilate you or anything. So 51 banners for that. That's about the best you can do. Now we'll go after his Bosk team. It's a little bit different than the typical Bosk teams that I've had to fight. I like to use my crew First Order, and it works really good, except in this one, they have Embo instead of Dengar. Never really fought against an Embo, even though I have mine leveled up and everything. It's pretty different. I mean, I can see why people would have a hard time going against him. He can put in some work. So I'm working on Boba, trying to get him out of the picture, because he can really do some damage with his execute once you get your buffs on and everything, if he just hits you at the wrong time. And the fact that he can ignore taunts when he wants, you don't want him to have that bounty hunter's resolve. So get rid of him. Now I got Bosk and Embo, and I figured I would go after Embo here because, man, he can really hit hard when he wants to, and try and keep Bosk stunned. But you can see it doesn't kind of work out that way. I'm working on Embo, but he keeps getting his protection back, and then Bosk keeps popping out a stun at the wrong time. So you gotta worry about focusing on him again. And it's like I can make no progress on Embo, and then finally Bosk gets his taunt off. I stun him, but he's got the double Zeta, so his taunt will persist anyway. So at that point, you just switch to Bosk, and you got to tank out the hits from Embo and just try and grind him down as fast as you can to get the protection down. Once that protection goes, then the defense goes, and it's quite a bit easier. But it seems like every time I get close, then something happens. He'll heal up, get a little bit of protection back, but putting in work on him, there he goes. So now just working on Embo, it's just him by himself, so not much he can do to me. I mean, he still hits pretty hard, so you can look at the protection. I'm not going to get the full protection banners. He makes a nice addition to just a 3-man squad. So 51 banners for that team. I'll take it. Next team is his Ewoks. That was the last one he had up there. And so we'll go ahead and take in Rex Wampa. And then I use K2 just as a backup tank to help tank out some of the hits while Wampa will power up. I know you can just send in Rex Wampa. Then Rex will die right away. Doesn't really get to put his tenacity up. And I don't know. I just hate my characters all dying. And I know Wampa can do work, but I just don't like, I don't know, it's chancing it over something stupid. There's no reason to go possibly a second battle when I can put in 3, and do what these teams are meant to do, which is K2 will tank the hits while Wampa powers up. See, they do enough AoEs that he can get counterattacks in anyway, which is what he's doing. And I don't have to worry about anybody dying. So, there we go. I'll take that as a win and keep going. That was the last team he had up there. So, let's see what he's got hidden in the back. Not much of anything. He's got a Grievous team. Then he's got Admiral Akbar-led Chase. But then he does have a Scoundrel team with Nest and then L3. And his Kira is pretty well geared. So gear 12 across the board. That one's going to be a little bit tough to beat. But we'll go ahead and work on his south now so we can see what's hiding back there. And I'll know where I need to budget my teams. Go ahead and take JTR in with her 2 droids against his crew team. And this will be pretty easy. Just try and keep crew ability blocked as much as you can. You don't want him getting his stun off. He gets that irresistible 2-turn stun. And if he does that to, BB-8, that's really going to cripple your offense. And it's just not a good thing to have happen. You can actually end up losing. But if you go ahead and just take the wave and wave at him to where he gets the ability block, you don't have to worry about that happening. And eventually, with R2 there, you can get a stun on him. And then you don't have to worry, you worry even less about that. So he's stunned. We'll put in some work on him, try to get him ground down. I still got a ways to go, but he's red barred. And then it's just Xylo after that. Right now, they're both stunned. Took him out. Now it's just Xylo. And I'm taking him out of commission. He's stunned. Keep waving at him. I'm sure you guys have seen this counter in plenty of other videos. Works really well. And this is why. Because you have a lot of control with turn meter removal, ability block, and stuns. So you don't have to worry about things going sideways as long as you know what you're doing. And I kind of do. Right now, I'm just trying to see if I can get, try and drag it out with some specials to get the full banners. Didn't quite get there, so it was 52. Missed a little bit of protection there. Jump into the next battle is that Thrawn lead that he put out. A lot of times you don't see that because people save their Thrawn to run with Traya to take out like a Jedi Knight Revan as a lead or something else. So, not really used to dealing with Thrawn-led squads, but I have MT and I had her for offense, had Daka, had Spirit, so I figured let's give it a shot and see what Plague can do. I put the Zeta on her lead not too long ago, but I really haven't gotten a chance to mess with her on offense and see what she could do. I mean, I know what she can do from fighting against her. Seems like every team you take against MT, aside from like Traya, doesn't seem to do too well. But here it is. She's working for me. 49 banners on that one. Doing pretty good shape. This is what he's got left. He's got the Bastila team. And I just go ahead and use my Revan. That way I can... I know for sure I'm going to be able to smoke this team with that. I like to use Nest, like Kira Nest and Hermit Yoda, But I put Nest on defense this round. I wanted to try something else out. So this is what I got. I'm burning like an overpowered team to take out a lesser powered team here. But it's easily doable, and I know I'm going to beat it in one, and I still have a decent amount of power left on the bench to take out what he's gotten back, hopefully. You just got to grind down their protection. They start with that bonus protection and bonus tenacity, so they don't really get any debuffs, but you can still mark them and dogpile on them. It's just going to take a minute to get that protection down. And then with Hermit Yoda there being able to top up protection and heal, it just makes things go a little bit slower. But if you can afford it and use your Jedi Knight Revan to take this team out, it's going to be an easy win. You're going to get full banners for it more than likely. And it's just one of those where it's easy. You don't have to worry about it. Just working on grinding down GK right now. Throw a dog pile his way. Plenty of time left on the clock. Yoda's your main damage dealer, so I got him stunned right there. And just keep throwing the turn meter over to Yoda and letting him do his thing. He does the most damage, so let him, let him take out the big chunks. And this should be it right here. There it was. So 54 banners for that one. Done with that. Let's see what he's got hiding in the back. Okay, he's got both of them Nightsisters, which is what I hate. MT lead and then Asajj lead. Okay. Asajj, this one's easy. If you didn't see, he had a Gear 9 zombie. Like, paper zombie doesn't work anymore, man. So, this is what happens when you have a Gear 9 zombie. It doesn't revive for your other Nightsisters, and your troopers will just tear it right up. So, that was the end of that. This is what he's got, again, back up top. Just so you can see and, remind yourself what he's rocking up there. So, I'm going to switch back and forth and kill some of these teams, show you what I used. For that Grievous team, it's weak. He doesn't have any Zetas on it at all. I think it was like Gear 8, maybe 9. I think 8. So go ahead and take in the Bastila team. They do enough damage, it should be easy. Was able to take out B2. And he had a Zeta on that, if I'm not mistaken. So that's just a little odd that he would put that on defense, but okay. Take out Grievous, the other main damage dealer, and then there goes Dooku. Didn't put up any kind of a fight whatsoever. Now we got Triumvirate, well, Traya, Nihilus, and then Thrawn, just to take out his nest, only because of nest. I mean, Fracture L3, that way she doesn't get the taunt off and all the counterattacks and everything's stupid, while you work on, like, Kira's the squishiest one. Even though she's well geared, you can still work on her. She's got lower health and protection than everybody. So try and get her out just to get a numbers advantage. Keep L3 fractured. Meanwhile, we're just biding time for Nihilus, his Annihilate, to come up. Drain Force again, even though we don't really need it. It's just increasing cooldown, so it's less they can do for, days or something stupid. I mean, it's not really going to stick, but I guess it could stick on Thrawn. Go ahead and annihilate Nest there. Now it's just easy peasy. Just got L3 left, and she's isolated, can't do anything. Now I'm just trying to top up the protection, see if I can't, squeeze out an extra banner or two. 52 banners, we'll take that. Winning one, that's, the best thing. If it comes down to efficiency, I don't know, I've lost once that way, and only once. And if that's the way I'm going to lose, I don't mind it. I just don't want to win because I lost on something and then they full clear me without losing. If it comes to efficiency, hey, you played a better game than I did. I just want to clear the board. So here's his MT team. Usually this doesn't work too well, but I went ahead and tried it anyway because figured it's kind of my only shot. I've got some other things I could use, but wasn't as confident in them, and I'm really trying to get this team to work. I think it might be just a matter of mods, getting the mods in the right places. So you got EP, Vader, and Scion. And the thing is, trying to get Scion's Held by Hatred off. If you can do that, and he can heal up to full health, you're golden. If he dies before that happens, it's going to be a problem. But I was able to get rid of Daka, get rid of, what was the other one, Acolyte? I don't know. And Scion's got his Held by Hatred off. You can see EP already died. And Vader's doing fine. So 48 banners, a win on the first try against Nightsisters. I didn't have to burn like Treya and Nihilus. I'll definitely take that. So glad I got done with those. Now we just got to finish off, you know, what he's got up top there. That Admiral Akbar with Chase. And I got just the team for that one. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put this Galactic Republic team of Jedi to use. They're all gear 12, but I don't have any of the Zetas on them. I figured they'd be okay with all the assists and the heavy damage that Anakin can do. So, figured it'd be a good time to try this out because I didn't think this team could do a whole lot. I mean, it's Admiral Akbar. What's he going to do? Go after him when I can because he's the squishiest. You can see Baze has buff immunity and healing immunity, so that's nice. Free to work on whoever you want when that happens, but he got rid of it. It was okay because Anakin's good at putting it back. You can see I'm getting him down, like I tore through his protection, and right there with Ahsoka's special, and they just kind of both assist because it's a heal. That's great. It works even better in a 5v5. So got rid of him, working on Akbar with the AoE. He goes, now Chirrut goes, done. Don't know what all teams that one's good for, but definitely if you have it left over, it can take out a lot. So got rid of that. Full cleared his board. I'm at 2257, and as of right now, he's got a couple hours left. He still hasn't attacked. I hope he does something. We'll see y'all in the next round. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.